Me personally, I know most people don't want to admit it and they don't want to say it, but Fernando Mendoza is the Kurt Warner of college football. Everything around him has to be good for him to be good. And this is one of those things. So Miami didn't get the upset. Miami didn't pull it off. Even though defensively they stuck in the game. What was your thoughts on the national title game, Jeremiah?
Man, I thought Fernando he played decent. He played good. He didn't play great. But that Miami defense was pretty much holding them in check for the most part. Uh, it came down to honestly that big rushing touchdown that he had. I think
Yeah.
I think that was a big time play. I didn't think he was going to get in the end zone. I was like they're gonna stop him. Somehow he stumbled his way and was able to dive and get the ball over the line. Man. But my thoughts about the game was even after then, Miami still had a shot, right? Miami
Mm.
still had a shot. Carson Beck became the Carson Beck that we all know. He did. I think he have a career like in the NFL in regards to fighting for a backup role. I think that's a ceiling, like fighting for a backup role. He's gonna be out of the league. He's gonna be fighting for a backup role. He's not starting anywhere.
Yeah,
Um,
and I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
yeah, but man, that interception, no turnovers the entire game for either team really, and then so Carson Beck threw that turnover, and that was the difference in the game at that point. Matter of fact, let me I number 87, the tight end for Miami. He made me mad. He made me mad. He didn't even actually block anyone.
Yeah,
I'm talking about,
Bauman.
especially when doing a punt block. It's their tight end. I don't know his name. I don't know
Bauman.
his
Yeah,
name.
his last name is Bauman. Bauman. And he's
Yeah.
actually their top tight end, which is crazy.
Him and Carson Beck is the reason why they lost that game.
Yeah,
Him and
yeah,
Carson Beck, because that gave them a touchdown.
right.
That gave Indiana a touchdown. Because I'm like, yo, what are you doing? The first thing I thought was like, he's sold, man. He's out here giving away. Yeah, he got a bet somewhere. He got a parlay hit something, man. Yeah, but
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
yeah,
But
man.
what we saw, especially in Carson Beck, like Carson Beck is another one of those guys that when it come down to it, everybody hyped him up so much, but then when he got the playing, then it was like you actually saw what you was getting out of him.